Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tracy. I just actually started a cooking Instagram page as well as these videos that I'll be uploading to YouTube. But I've been cooking for years. Cooking has been a part of my life since I was an itty bitty child, whether it was with my mom or my Nona or college. My college roommates have been my test kitchen over the years and every roommate since then. So everyone really encouraged me to start this blog where I can share the things that I've been making. And I think my travels and with time, like I've really, I guess, created a great repertoire of recipes that I am now ready to share with the world. So what you'll see and what the common trend in my recipes are is that I really will try something somewhere, whether it's a restaurant where I've traveled, and I come back and really try to recreate it in a healthier way or healthier version. So today what we're gonna do is a butternut squash soup. And what we are replacing is like the heavy creams and the butters and the oils for a lighter version and a dairy-free version. So what we're doing is we're gonna take a full butternut squash and roast it in the oven for about 35-40 minutes on 400. So I have this prepared. This is only half the squash, because I already made some of it. And then we're going to take a 13.5 fluid ounce can of coconut milk. I've chosen the light coconut milk, but you can also do full fat, which is great as well. They have different variations of that. And then we're just gonna season it with a little bit of coriander, some paprika, and then salt and pepper, to be honest. Well, how I'll start this is I'll take the butternut squash that's already cooked, and we're just gonna boil it in a little bit of vegetable broth to warm it back up, and you will need the broth for a base. So we'll start there in just a minute. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna start off with about a cup of vegetable broth, and then I'm going to pour in the butternut squash that was already cooked in the oven. When you cook it in the oven, you want to put just a little olive oil. After you slice it, you will take off the skin and slice it in half, take out the seeds, and then you'll put just a little olive oil, salt and pepper on it, and you can put it in the oven facing upwards. Cook it, like I said, for 35 to 45 minutes. So we're gonna just let this boil for a minute and warm up, and then we're gonna take it off the stove and we're going to pulse it in like your blender or my nutribullet. That's all I have. And then we'll put it back into here to do the other steps. So we'll come back to that. Hi guys, okay, so we have emulsified the broth, the butternut squash, and then I actually put about a teaspoon of coconut oil in it instead of olive oil to really put some creaminess into it and depth. So you can always make the butternut squash like a few days ahead of time and like come back to it. It doesn't have to be that day, but this soup is one of the easiest soups that I've ever made. So I'm gonna zoom this down a little bit so you can see the actual process once I put it in. So I'm gonna put it into the pot, which is gonna be really hot. And you just pour that in, back into there. And then we're gonna add our coconut milk. So I'm gonna start with just a little bit, maybe 1/4 cup, and we're gonna stir that in. I'm gonna turn this down. You want it really almost on low. You don't want it to, it's already cooked, so you just have to kind of keep it hot. Turn that, sorry, you can see it. All right, so we're just gonna keep stirring. And then I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. So I love this sea salt. I don't know if you've ever had it. It's from, if you can see it, but it's from England and it is amazing. I go through it quite fast. I'm gonna literally just do a little sprinkle of paprika. And then the coriander kind of brings in like some of that cilantro. I don't know if you guys knew that coriander is actually, when the cilantro grows and flowers, it's the seeds from the cilantro. So that becomes coriander seeds, which they will grind. So it does have sort of those flavor profiles. And then what I add is a little bit of white pepper. It's usually, you can find it in like Asian sections or Asian stores. I wanted to try to keep the coloring pretty neutral, so when you put black pepper in, it will change the color. So I'm gonna add a little bit more coconut milk. Like I said, it's kind of up to you, but you wanna be able to still smell it and taste the coconutty flavor, which it gives it sort of that Thai flavor. So we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys how to plate it, because this is almost done. Okay, so we're back. So I've taken just a white bowl, and we're gonna take this from the stove. I'm going to pour in to my bowl. Like I said, this is the most simple recipe I have ever made. I'm going to take a little bit of Thai basil, actually, that I got from my my garden. I'm really excited. I planted an herb garden this year, and the Thai basil took a while to bloom, but now it's amazing. So I'm gonna make some curries for you guys soon. So tear up that a little bit and then just kind of sprinkle on top. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the coconut milk that we had and just kind of, you know, slowly put some dots on there so it looks pretty. I'm gonna take a little bit of olive oil just to kind of top, and then a little salt on top. And there you go. That is the finished product. Hi, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe today, but I always like to taste my end result. So I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna let you guys know how it is. Let's see here, mix it up a little bit, take a little bite, get a little of that Thai basil. Oh my God, that's amazing. It's coconutty, it's velvety, and it's completely dairy-free. So you can feel good about eating this. It's a healthy version. So again, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be back soon. Thanks.